a lot of law firms are, or should be, looking to lay out their marketing plans for Q1 of 2023, especially if you don't have one yet. It always feels like a fresh year is a good place to start. And right now, if you start planning, you can implement that plan for Q1. But in your opinion, what are some of the best marketing investments that growing law practices can make in the new year? I know you said that it obviously, and I agree with you, it depends on the type of law. But in your opinion, like, let's break down each type of law. What do you think people should be focusing on?
So first of all, let me get back to the year planning. Everyone in the month of October, November should set aside and create a year-long marketing plan. And here's the thing that people freak out about. They're like, oh, I don't want to commit to a whole, you don't have to. Here's the thing. You can change things. I mean, you're not locked in. No one is going to come to your firm and arrest you if you did not make your Facebook post on time. I mean, it's okay. But you have to at least have a roadmap. If you need to at least know you're trying to get from Michigan to Wisconsin. Now, how you get there, it's okay. But if you don't have a goal, you're never going to reach it. So all of the firms we work with, we sit and we spend a day with them and we actually create their marketing plan for the year. Very often we have multiple lanes of their marketing plan. There's always a lane that talks about what are you trying to achieve with your marketing? Because if you think about it, marketing is going to be different based on what you're trying to achieve out of it. If you really aren't trying to get the phone to ring, if you are like maxed out, well, then you don't need a lot of call to action type marketing. You need more branding and more recruitment type to try to grow your team. Recruitment is a really fluid part of the marketing plan. And if you are a growing firm, you always need to keep that lane open so you can almost be switching lanes between we need more clients, we need more staff, we need more clients, we need more staff. So we develop these two lanes of traffic depending on what they need. And we have it planned out by the month, depending on what we need that month. So that's the answer to the planning. Plan, and find someone who will help you through that process. It just takes, 2 half days or, a full day to kind of get, and like I said, you're not locked in. It's kind of like your agreement with yourself. But at least you have a plan and you have an idea and you have some budget numbers. So, I'll tell you, I love, for example, for estate planning, let's go with estate planning. For estate planning, I love direct mails. I think are still very relevant for estate planning. I think hosting events at senior centers is very relevant. Now, if you're talking about family law, completely different, right? I love to see firms get involved with the community. I love to see firms donating water bottles, like not the kind you can refill, but the kind you literally throw away. Put a label on there and donate those to schools in your area. Be part of your community. Family law is very much about building a reputation as a firm that cares and is compassionate. And I love to see those firms get really involved with the community, partnering with, and it's really low cost, but it's a great way to brand yourself. And I'm not saying on the label that's going to have your firm name. It doesn't need to say, it doesn't need to be a call to action. It really is just about getting your name out there and showing people that you're a community leader. So depending, there's billboards, there's radio, there's broadcast television, there's digital marketing, there's YouTube. Say someone Googles personal injury lawyer. Well, if you are then a personal injury lawyer in that area, you can run a digital marketing campaign. You can capture that IP address knowing that that person just Googled that. And it's creepy, and I know it's creepy, and we talk about this all the time, but we actually capture that IP address. And for the next 30 days, we're going to follow that person, and we're going to continue to show that person your video, 15 second, 30 second. And depending on how much you want to pay, you can force that person to watch all of your video, half of your video, or all of your video. And of course, you're going to pay more for that depending on how much you require that person to stick around. But those are really, really successful ways to get your message out there and make sure that the people that you're looking for are actually seeing your message.